All right, everybody. So this video is a little out of date. I was on vacation for 2 weeks. Right before I left, I bought the Battle Pass, and then I handed the reins over to my bud Kevin. So he played for me for 2 weeks and got me the two helmets, which are currently coinciding with the launch of season 2 of the Halo TV show on Paramount Plus. So I haven't played anything of the new stuff at all. He's done everything for me. My battle pass is already well into, we're getting pretty far down into the battle pass. But yeah, so this is really, really, really cool. I'm excited. I wanted to take a look at the battle pass with you guys, which is the Operation The Spirit of Fire. And I wanted to show you off the gun that I bought, and I want to show you off the helmets and just kind of take a look at everything. So let's check this all out together, okay? So let's go back in time, pretend this is all new to me. Remember, thanks, Kev. So he did all this for me, which is cool as hell. Everybody in your life needs a friend like Kevin, because this guy is just the bee's knees when it comes to this stuff. And he knows how important this is to me, and he stood up and he did it for me. And I'm so happy because I love customizing my Spartan, and I'm glad I didn't miss out on anything. I know that at some point, Halo has been talking about, 343, but whatever, has been talking about allowing you to get the Master Chief bucks, for lack of a better word, kind of like what they did with the Spartan credit system over in Halo Master Chief Collection, where they'll just open the vaults at some point, and then you could just play dailies and challenges, etc., and earn enough tokens to buy whatever Battle Pass items you want. They don't have that yet, so for right now, if you want to get it, the only way to get it is you got to log in and play it during that week. And I didn't want to miss out. If you bought the Premium Battle Pass, which I did, and the whole reason I bought it is it gives you the what they're calling the Evolved Mark V, which is the original, MA5, which is the original gun from Halo Combat Evolved. So this is the original AR that Chief used. I don't think they changed any of the sound effects. I think this is purely a cosmetic item only. And it obviously doesn't have as many bullets as the original variant did, but the aesthetic, that very snub nose, is spot on, and I knew I needed it. So I paid for it. I think it was $5 to unlock this battle pass, which gives you unlimited access to completing it, even though there's only 23 days left in the operation. It also unlocked that additional challenge slot as well. So this was a good one. So it's kind of a no-brainer for me. And we'll just go ahead and go through some of the stuff together. As you can see, right before I signed out, I changed my infamous Spartan Alpha 366 designation to Kevin. I don't know if he noticed that. I'm sure he did. I'm surprised he didn't actually change it to something else. So he left it just as a relic in time. But as we're going through the Battle Pass here, you could see some of the really cool things. I really like this Halo Wars logo here. It kind of reminds me of like a metal band. Obviously, Arc Rock, a play on the Arc, which it's really, really cool. I always love charms. This one looks really cool, although it's not loading for some reason. There it is. This is the Hellbringers charm. That is really, really fun. They're still, unfortunately, padding some of this with those dopey XP bonus tokens and that kind of stuff. I really wish we'd get away from that. I know a lot of people wanted to see credits making their return again. It doesn't seem like that's that direction that 343 wants to take anymore, which is unfortunate. So you're still going to get some of those filler items, unfortunately. There's a really, really cool weapon charm. That's the CFV-88, better known as the UNSC Spirit of Fire, which was the vessel, which is really talked a lot about in another set of Halo books, the Ace of Spades, which I will be reviewing when I've completed them. But that follows Rion Forge, a daughter of John Forge, who was on the UNSC Spirit of Fire, led by Captain Cutter later on, not initially, but not to be a lore nerd, but this whole season, well, too late, but this whole season is the Spirit of Fire. So it makes sense that they would commemorate the actual vessel that took had a front row seat in the Halo Wars series of games. And unfortunately, was largely written off in Halo Infinite, which I think everybody was hoping a return of Spartan Jerome for sure to make his triumphant return to help out in the fight. But he was nowhere to be seen, unfortunately. So maybe one day we'll get to figure out what happened to the UNSC Spirit of Fire. Maybe those Spartans, it was Doug and Jerome, and there was a third, and I can't remember her name. If you know it, you can leave it in the comments below and tell me why I am not the ultimate Halo nerd. Looking at some of the other stuff here, with the emphasis this season being on the Mark IV armor, it makes sense that all of the unlocks will be Mark IV type items. The visor, with the exclusion of the visors, the chest piece for sure, any of the shoulder pauldrons, that sort of stuff. That's actually a really, really cool military camo. I like that one quite a bit. This dude's walking by in the back. He's like, oh my God, why is this Jeep just spinning randomly? We have the more of the challenge tokens and XP tokens, which, like I said, are pretty stupid. There you have part of the utility belt there. Lots of cool stuff, this one, actually. I really like that shoulder knife. If you just got done watching, like me, the first episode of Halo Season 2, Episode 1, Sanctuary, you'll know that these knives actually do hold a really, really special place in Spartans' hearts. John actually wears his on the other shoulder, but it's a very, very common weapon for stabbing and taking dudes down. And you see it cut right through plasma shields and personal shields all the time. So they call that the best friend. I've seen that designation, the best friend, referred to numerous times in the Halo expanded universe of your tried and true knife when the bullets run dry. Sometimes you got to pull out the knife and do it your damn self. The final reward this battle pass is the Argur helmet. And there you can see it's got that just very distinct Mark IV look to it with a little bit of a tack light over there. And then if you want to get the epic attachment, they'll throw in another kind of designator on your top left. I guess that could also be a light as well. Maybe a laser designator. I don't know. Either way, that's a very, very menacing looking Spartan. I love that. I haven't really got a chance, obviously, because I just literally logged in when I started this recording of this video. There's Jerome. But I did want to start off, looking through it and doing some customization, which I'll do a little bit later on. So in addition, they're doing some giveaways here with the Year of the Dragon. You can get some cool little charms. They also have a customization helmet from Black History Month as well. And then they had Riz, and they had Kai was the other helmet that I got. Let's see. Actually, I could just go to my armor and we could check it out together and see what it looks like. So I'm excited for this. There's so many. I feel like a kid in a candy store, like when I got back, because that's the wrong place. I feel like a kid in a candy store when I got back because there's like so many things that were happening that like I didn't get a chance to see, and I'm like, oh my God, new armor. Oh my God, new Halo season. Oh my God, like, I'm just going down the list of all the fun new things. But there you can see, I wanted to check it out in person. There it is. There is definitely something to be said about this armor that is just so distinctly unique and so much cooler than any of the other armor, with the exception of the Mjolnir armor that Chief wore in Halo 4, which I still think is my favorite armor, although this is a very, very, very close second. Very, very close second. What a menacing piece of gear this looks like. So let me go ahead quickly and filter by date acquired, descending, and there you can see Kevin's hard work. First up, we have Kai 125. The advanced targeting system of the Mark IV-B helmet is used in good effect by Kai 125 in a role as Silver Team sniper and coordinator. And you saw her in action, holding down the fort, so to speak, in that first episode when she was talking with Vanek. And then the one that just came out the second week, which Kevin also so graciously unlocked for me, Riz 028. Clad in her custom Mark IV S ensemble, Riz 28 has been honed by years of unceasing war against the Covenant into one of the deadliest instruments of combat power in the UNSC. And I like her I really like the symmetry of her helmet a lot. The big one next week, I think a lot of people are going to be very interested in. I know I'm going to be interested in his Vanix helmet as well. So there's that helmet piece there. And then just for kicks, since I've been out, I know that there's probably some stuff in the store. We'll go ahead and take a look together. First and foremost is the Battle Pass here. As I mentioned, I did go ahead and buy the Premium Pass, which was, I think, $5, which gave that extra slot there. They also have the Lunar Coil gear. And then here is the Lucky Dragon. Lucky you. This is the, I guess they're giving this one away for free right now with some random decals for your character as well. Some different chest armors, gun armor, like different kinds of sprays. So you I'll just go ahead and buy that and be done with that. There we go. Got that. Make sure you click and do it. It is not for free. I mean, it is for free, but you have to go into the site and do it. They were promoting the Omega Team armor. This includes a lot of really cool customization on Spartans. There you go. There's your best friend again. There's some really, really cool customization that they have. There was one really cool. Was it this one here? I looked at this earlier. Yeah, that one. I thought that was really, really cool. Why is it not loading properly on my screen? I wanted to look at this piece here, but okay, we'll look at the chest armor. This is a chunky Spartan, dude. This is big. This rivals like George's armor. I mean, in terms of just like, this could take like a massive hit to the chest. That's a really, really cool bundle. A bit steep on the price though. I mean, it does come with a ton of stuff, but that's a tough sale. And I think 343 really needs to consider lowering the price of some of this stuff because it's just a little bit too expensive right now. And I don't think people are going to be spending $40 on cosmetics, despite how great of a value it may or may not be. You could see they really upped their game this week with a significant amount of new items. Lots and lots of pieces in each of these bundles. Definitely more than like just about 8 pieces in any single piece of this stuff, which is awesome. And they already talked about it. I didn't get to look at it in game, but go ahead and take a quick look at looks like a FaZe Clan. The 2024 launch for FaZe, which is really cool. They have those really, really cool customized bandits that they're going to be rocking. They showed this off on their Twitter page. I'm sorry, or X, whatever the hell it's called now. Like a couple weeks ago. So I did get a chance to see this, but I love that color scheme. That looks so cool. The kind of camo pixelated type look of the armor. And then their unique weapon. I think they all did something unique for their weapons. I guess they're all that dragon skin. For some reason, I thought they were all going to be different. But anyways. And then, of course, I'll close it out with this. Their item description is hysterical on Space Station Gaming. You can put in, basically they can put whatever they want here. I think it's hilarious. You kids talk trash about SSG. You wouldn't say that to them at a LAN. They're jacked. Not only that, but they wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurant, and hangouts with the hottest dudes. You're all pathetic. LOL. I mean, come on. How cool is that? So go out and support your favorite team in preparation for the 2024 season. Super excited. This Battle Pass is, to me, is stacked. I'm really, really excited for this. I think the Mark IV armor is awesome. There's the new map that came out, which Illusion, which has got that new barrier in the center, which makes you go stealth. I'll be doing some thoughts on that later, probably next week. But it's going to be a very dense drop of Halo content for me as I try to catch up on 2 weeks of news. I got a lot to go through. But I'll wrap it up here. That's it for now, Spartans. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.